into a half a brick.
Started from a ball into a half a brick. Turned something from nothing, that feeling magic shit. They think they mad now, I'm about to have them sick. That's when me and my brother pull up and matching whips, and bitches know my name every time a nigga pull out. Begging me to put in, beg me not to pull out. Niggas, they be hating till they see the barrel pull out. Say niggas, they be hating, but fuck it, I bring them.
Welcome.
This is the Sports Bar.
Number one.
Cedrick Cole back here with my partner in crime, Mr. Sean Diggs.
Number one.
Feeling a little tipsy. How you doing today, man?
Hey, look, we just started this segment and we almost halfway through. Special drinks, especially made
Shout
for
out
us
my man
tonight.
Nick, man. Here at the hub.
Over here in Island Park.
Austin Boulevard, Island Park, New York. Come check it out, man. Very good place.
If you're ever around the area, this is the place to be.
Good tunes, good food, good music, good vibes.
Yeah, them wings good as hell.
Yeah, man. Come shoot a little pool if you're nice at it as well.
Yeah, nah, I put my money up.
How you been, Mr. Diggs?
Another week. Another weekend. I'm feeling good, man. How you?
I can't complain, you know what I'm saying? I'm just loving it. I'm loving the Sports Bar.
I'm loving the love.
I'm loving the love. You gotta love the love. Shout out to everybody, man, that's been watching, subscribing, sharing, whatever y'all can do, the feedback, whatever, man. I'm loving it. Appreciate it. I really do, man.
Honestly, this thing doesn't even last 4 episodes.
Exactly, 4 episodes. That's 4 weeks we've been at y'all, hitting y'all.
Love, I'm gonna be honest. We didn't know what it was gonna be.
Facts.
Coming in.
And
we probably say this shit every week, but that's just because the love is so real and it doesn't exist without the love.
Facts. Without y'all, there's no Sports Bar. So
the hate keeps the motivation, but the love keeps the drive.
That's right.
Remember that. So you know, let's get into it today. We got a lot to talk about. The girl, the moms on the internet. If y'all haven't seen it, we're gonna show y'all the clip.
Said, don't touch him and don't say nothing to him. Scottie Pippen, you hook-nosed, ugly, corny motherfucker. That's why your wife is cheating on you, bitch. And Kobe, I know your corny ass ain't trying to be funny. You married a motherfucking hooker, bitch. You're lucky. I liked you for a very long fucking time, but pussy, you lost me. You understand what I'm saying? How dare you treat these little kids like that? You asshole. You only made it because of your fans. Your fans was the ones that backed you up and supported you when you went to court after butt fucking that fucking girl. Nasty. Yeah. And we still supported your fucking ass. And you don't want nobody to touch you? You don't want nobody to speak to you? Fuck you, Kobe. And fuck you too. What's his name? Scottie fucking hook-nosed, ugly ass Pippen. Whatever the fuck his name is. Fuck you too. Now I hope this shit goes viral. I want everybody to hear what I said.
This lady, and I got nothing but respect for her for that.
I do.
Her sons, what do you mean? Her kids called her like, yo, Ma, they violating me, Ma. First of all, y'all need to grow up here and not call y'all moms like that, but she's in the right for defending her kids.
No, because at first she was jacking it. Like, if Scottie Pippen and Kobe Bryant would have, like, showed her son some love, and who knows, we don't know the real story. Kids lie, kids drag stuff. We don't know the real story. She would have been, excuse my French, but dick riding Kobe and Scottie Pippen. Oh, they're such great people all of a sudden, because they don't show your bum ass kids some love. It's they this fucking butt. Like you want to go. She just wanted 5 minutes of fame. She thinks she's gonna get something out of it. Like, first of all, you're too damn old to be on social media.
Went viral.
Yeah, it went viral, but you too damn old to be sitting there cursing. Now you just made your son look stupid.
Yo, if y'all haven't seen
kids probably like, yo, your mom, like, yo, you snitched on Kobe Bryant, my nigga. Like,
if y'all haven't seen the clip, this mom was talking about her son being at a basketball camp in Atlanta, and they called in and they were talking about, he was saying that, like, because Kobe Bryant was his idol, he got to see Kobe Bryant and Scottie Pippen, and they said they didn't want to be touched and they didn't want to be talked to. And he called his mom like, yo, Mom, they said I can't. So she went off.
What any black woman would do, they would overreact.
Yeah.
By the way.
She went defending her kids.
That's not
Do you
defending,
think?
like,
Do you
she's
think
well-
it's warranted? You know, Steve Harvey did something like this where he put out a memo about like he didn't want to be bothered and make sure you got an appointment before you come to check me. I mean, that was with his staff. But do you think that is warranted for these athletes and superstars to act this way, or do you think that fame and money get to their head?
I don't necessarily blame them, because think about how many people want to touch them and get in their face. When you're a celebrity like that, you don't have no privacy. You don't have no time to yourself. And Kobe got young daughters. You know what I'm saying? Scottie Pippen got young kids. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just want to be a regular person. When you get to that, you don't ask. You don't ask to be famous.
This isn't what you signed up for, though?
No, you don't want to. No, you want to play basketball and feed your family. That's it. I'm not asking for people to run up and rub me, hug me. I gotta take 1,000 pictures so much that my cheeks hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like every day, sign this, sign that, sign this. I'm signing my name on sneakers. You know what I'm saying? If my signature is worth a lot, I should be charging for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I could sign a pair of sneakers if I'm Kobe Bryant, and then somebody can go on eBay and probably feed their family for months. So you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. And you're on the road. You know what I'm saying? Even after they retire, they gotta do appearances. Stuff like that. They gotta keep up. They still gotta be a celebrity, and they retired to get away from that. And Kobe just had a baby. Like he was probably with his young girl. He probably like, yo, come on, man. Like not right now.
Probably with a side piece and didn't want to get caught in the pig. My boy Kobe. The Mamba out there. You know what I mean? When you put it too much. When you put it like that, I agree. But the thing is that when you're a celebrity, it's like you kind of sign up for it. But you know what? In all fairness, is like they're still human.
Right.
They're not superhuman. They're not in the mood sometimes. They're in a bad mood. They're having a bad day. Rich people have bad days.
They do.
I mean, I wish I had a rich person's bad day. You know what I mean?
I wish I had a rich person's problem.
Yeah.
They get taxed.
Because I done had all the problems of broke motherfucker. Yeah. So I understand. I mean, I guess I see what the moms was trying to say. She went a little farther.
Yeah,
but it was funny though.
It was funny. Shout out moms though. Shout out moms.
Shout out to all the mothers out there. We just passed Mother's Day.
Happy
Just
Mother's
passed.
Day to all the hardworking mothers.
Hardworking mothers.
Shout out my
happy
mom.
Mother's Day.
Hey Cindy, I love you, mom.
Yeah, mom. My mom Jenny. Happy Mother's Day. Love you.
Shout out to mother, my child Leanne too.
Yeah.
Superwoman right there.
Yeah. Big time.
Facts.
Big time.
LeBron James is always the center of the topic of sports.
King James.
So he said he had these comments. He said he has no more else to prove for his legacy. He won titles. He won titles for his city. He got the stats. He said he has nothing else left to prove. Do you agree with him?
My problem with that statement, I always got a problem with somebody's statement. He doesn't have anything to prove based on what his numbers say. But at the same time, he's done this his whole career. He's been chasing the GOAT.
Right.
His whole career. Yeah, no. He's been chasing him his whole career. So for you, it's almost like you're forfeiting now. Like, I can't get there. I can't win y'all over. I give up. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, if we talking about he's had a Hall of Fame career already. He's not even done. He got years left. We don't say no shit like that, man. Always got a point to prove when you're on that court. He played like he got a point to prove. So, I respect what he says as far as like, he's done it all. He won for his city. He won when he was away. And, so on and so forth. Whatever bad tension he had when he first left the Cavs, he eliminated that when he came back. And then not only came back, he won. And he looked like he's poised for another title run. So, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at what his legacy is. But, you talking about you chasing the big homie, you know what I'm saying? Don't stop short, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, that's my opinion. How you feel?
Oh, yeah. I just feel like he's not even close to being the GOAT. I just think, when Michael Jordan goes 6-0 in the finals, and he's under 500, 3-4, I don't think, you have, what I'm saying? Like, you have a long way to go. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he might he might pass Jordan points and stuff like that, minutes, playoff points or whatever, but he's also played longer.
Yeah.
Jordan played as, you know what I'm saying, longer like LeBron did, you know what I'm saying? Like, he would definitely probably set the bar high. He probably would pass Kareem in scoring overall.
Yeah.
But we'll never know. But even what he did, like, he already set the bar very high. And LeBron right now he's just not there. Yes, LeBron is probably, you know, gonna go down as the greatest basketball player in this era, probably, but he's not the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? He don't got 6 rings. I don't care. That's what it's about. He don't got 6 rings. He has 3. And he did not face the level of competition like Michael did. So he needs to still keep chasing the goal. He has a lot left. He has a lot to prove. I do think if he does end up playing the Warriors this year and he beats that super team with Durant, Curry,
Oh, he's right in that
Klay
conversation.
Thompson. Oh no, he is the GOAT. He needs to. If he beats them, it doesn't matter about the 4-4. Like, he is the greatest of all time. Because Michael's never beat a super team. Yes, he's beat the Lakers, but that was, you know, when they were a little
Magic
washed
Johnson
up.
and numbers.
Yeah,
they
but that's
always
when
say
they
that
were
they was
washed up.
past their prime.
They was though. There was 11 years in, like,
Just like it's not LeBron's fault on his level of competition. It wasn't Jordan's fault on his level of
it kind of was
competition.
though. Jordan had the opportunity to beat them. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't get past.
He had a lot of growing pains.
He couldn't get past the Celtics or the bad boy Detroit Pistons.
It took him, 7 years before he got to the finals?
Yeah,
And when he got there, he ain't turned back.
he did it.
Let me tell you something. I think the difference. I mean, this is one of a few times me and you agree when it comes to this LeBron conversation. I think when it comes to LeBron, and you know what? I think when it comes to Jordan, I felt like Jordan was like, he was almost like toying with them and got so bored with the game he left. Yo, I'm out.
So, yo, I got
Left for 2 years and then came back and was like, let me show you that I can still do it, and went right back. So it's almost like he did it when he wanted to do
I
it.
feel like he probably could have won 9 straight, honestly.
And no lie, he is one of the most clutch players ever. When we're talking about LeBron, does not have the level of clutch play in him as Jordan does. We've seen LeBron. Everybody want to act like they forgot. Y'all seen LeBron choke, cramp up off that Powerade.
8 points in a whole entire game in a
Pass that
conference
ball
game.
off
Like,
when you
come
had
on.
the open shot. We seen him not want to take those shots because he struggles in big moments, and it's not his fault. He does great in big moments, but he struggled greater
He's just
in bigger
inconsistent.
moments.
He's just inconsistent.
His level of clutch is inconsistent,
So
and that's something that
you
can't
know,
be matched.
LeBron, you have a lot more to prove, sir. Yes, you are the king. You are the king right now. You are the best basketball player in the world and have been for the last 10 years. But you have a lot more to prove and a long way to go if you want to catch Michael Jordan, sir.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but
that's
you know
that.
what? You're right. He's right up in that conversation. Let's give him in that conversation.
We'll put him in.
I put him in there with Kobe first before we start talking about Jordan.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
What else we got? James Harden.
Ah,
What happened to my guy?
man, my guy, man.
Jay, I like Harden.
I love.
I like Harden. What happened to him in Game 7?
Now he made me eat my words, man. I was calling this man one of the best offensive player in basketball, and
I had them winning in 6 games,
I
even
did,
after they
yo.
took that loss.
Yes.
And they lost 2 straight. I still had them winning in 6 games.
not only did they lose 2 straight, but they lost in Game 7 without Kawhi Leonard, like by 30 points.
30 or 40. It was
30
deep.
points, and he only had 10 points and took 8 shots. Like, if you're a superstar in that league, you want to talk about you're the best player in the league, you're supposed to be the MVP, and you take 10 shots and you choke the last 2 games of the series. Like, he blew it in the Game 6 in overtime. He had 0 points and 3 turnovers. Then he goes out here, he has 6 turnovers in Game 7. He's 10 points and like 8 shots. Like, you guys to go out there hungry. I know one thing though, man. I said James Harden was supposed to be MVP, but Russell Westbrook would never went out like that. LeBron James would never went out like that. Kobe damn sure would never went out like that. That's the problem with these new age basketball players. They too soft, man. Like, they just like, yo, they a bunch of prima donnas, man. Like, they too sissified. Like, they like, yo, I don't care. I lost. Like, he was at the club like 2 hours later, man. Like, I probably would have been home breaking everything in my head. Knowing I caused my team that.
If you could give him an excuse, if there was an excuse that existed for him, on why he disappeared and wasn't there in Game 7, what would it be in your mind? Like, what would be the only reason?
The only reason he had is that he had his period. Like his vagina lips was bleeding for 7 days and he had cramps and stuff. Because there's no other excuse, man.
No. In all seriousness,
I'm being so
I
serious,
think that,
man. Like, yo,
I think he was drained. I think he didn't have anything left to give. I think you put the ball. You said it a couple episodes ago about him having so many turnovers because he has the ball in his hand so many times, and they talked about how Mike D'Antoni saw that he was gasping for air or saw that he was tired and kept the ball in his hands the whole time. You can't do that. You can't run your player to the ground. But I understand what you're saying. You know, those guys back in the day.
Back in the day, it doesn't matter. So.
Kobe in the triple overtime still wants the ball in his hand.
It don't matter,
So I give you
man.
that.
It don't matter.
I give you that. Yo, you know what?
So the Celtics-Wizards series got forced to
Oh,
Game 7.
man.
All y'all people out there, Isaiah Thomas this, Isaiah Thomas that. Like I said, Isaiah Thomas is not even the top 15 in the NBA.
Oh,
He's not.
You're
He's not even.
ridiculous.
He's not even the top 3 players in the Eastern Conference. So I just, like I said, man,
How can you say he took his team to he knocked LeBron out the #1 spot in the conference?
LeBron knocked
My house.
LeBron
My
knocked
house.
himself out the #1 seed in the conference. They didn't care about the #1 seed, and it's showing. These guys are the worst #1 seed in playoff history. They're the
That's
weakest #1 seed ever.
That's
And he
ridiculous.
is very overrated.
They won 6 games in a row after losing the first 2 games in the first series to the Bulls. They swept them. They went 4-0. The second series they opened up on the Wizards 2-0.
Because the Wizards shot themselves in the foot. It's not because of them, not because they're talented, not because of Isaiah Thomas. If Rajon Rondo does not get hurt in that first series with Chicago, we're not talking about Isaiah Thomas.
Why not?
At all.
Why not?
The Bulls would have swept them if Rondo does not get hurt.
Yeah, you're ridiculous.
No, I'm not. I'm speaking straight facts. The Bulls was up 2-0.
not facts.
Rondo out there is killing the Celtics single-handedly. We're not talking about him if they lose. And then again, he's going up against another point guard who is honestly the second best player in the Eastern Conference, John Wall,
Behind
behind LeBron James. The best. I
don't even put LeBron in them categories when I'm talking about who's the best player. LeBron is by himself.
Okay, so then fine. Then John Wall will be the #1 player in the Eastern Conference. He's better than Kyrie Irving. He's better than DeMar DeRozan.
I don't feel like he's better than Isaiah Thomas because
He's not. He's way better than
He ain't do
Thomas.
for his team what Isaiah Thomas did for his
How
team.
did he not?
He ain't put him #1.
Okay, so
He ain't
what?
winning for them.
He is winning for them. There was a #4 seed.
Where was Isaiah Thomas?
Okay. They have a better roster than if you put John Wall on the Boston Celtics, they would probably win 60 games.
I don't know if I feel like that.
John Wall is a better defender, a better passer, better finisher at the rim, better defensively. He's just
That's
all
because he's
around-
just bigger.
That doesn't mean nothing. That does not mean nothing. It does not mean nothing at all.
Offensively, Isaiah Thomas was the better offensive man.
How? Because he
all year.
scores? No, he averaged 29 points. John Wall averages 23 points.
What's the big deal?
23 points and 11 assists. So right there, he's accounting for more points than Isaiah Thomas is.
Bottom line is, got the Eastern Conference Finals. And it's going to be Celtics and the Cavs. There's no talk about John Wall.
We
What do
should
the
start
Wizards
talking
do?
about John Wall.
What do the Wizards
John Wall
do?
is very underrated and he's very underappreciated. We not appreciate this man's talent, what he brings to the game, but instead we want to sit there and
You're
give
not
Isaiah
appreciating
Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yes, he's 5'9". Whoop-de-doo. Everybody goes crazy over a small guy.
It's special what he's
It's
doing.
not.
It's special.
It should be expected, son. You want to come here in the NBA, you need to.
It's
bring
expected
it.
of a
It's
5'9"
expected.
guy.
Yes.
Nate Robinson did it.
Nate Robinson is very talented. Very
But
talented.
he ain't do what Isaiah Thomas did.
Maybe not. Okay.
So it's special. Give him his credit where his credit is due.
I
Stop
said,
calling
yo,
him a B+.
he is a B+ player, but John Wall is an A+ player.
I guess we gotta wait another season to find out.
I guess we do.
About Derek Jeter night.
Yeah, it's very special, man.
Legendary.
El Capitan, the captain, Derek Jeter.
I didn't get to go. My friends went over there, and they
shout out to
sat
everybody
and
that's
watched
there,
it.
man. I bet the love there was real. It's kind of special. I wish I could be a part of that because I'm.
Yeah, they had
Derek Jeter, man. I love Derek Jeter, son. Like, I had it.
He's always been like the model, like
just a role
player.
model, man. That for any athlete, though.
He was never in any controversy. Kind of like LeBron,
Exactly.
never in any controversy. You know, you never had to worry about him not doing what he was supposed to do.
Championship pedigree, leader, role model, man.
Help other people be better.
And very consistent, son. He raised people in baseball. It's kind of hard to raise everybody's level of play because it's kind of a single man game. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
just being around Derek Jeter makes you want to go out on that field and be great. It makes you want to hit. You know what I'm saying? Just hitting after him, hitting before him. You know what I'm saying? You want to pitch. You want to play as hard as you can, just because you know you're playing with the captain next to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's leading you out. You know you ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You always were ready. Explains why he got them rings and all his accolades and awards and everything,
rings.
son. Look at 5 rings. You know what I'm saying? In baseball, and to play for 19 years and like, what they play like over like what 162
games a season.
Crazy.
That's a lot of games. That's a lot of preparation.
Yo, Derek Jeter, man, just want to say we salute you, brother. And it's showing that New York is back because the Yankees, one of the best records in baseball.
Talk about it. There's two of my friends who are Met fans out there.
The Mets suck again.
They took a poll. They took a poll in New York, and the poll said that there were more Met fans than Yankee fans this season, coming into this season. How many bandwagon riders right now are sick going back to the Yankees? How many of y'all doing this and putting the other Jones back on?
Don't come to the other side.
Don't switch Jonesies, kid.
Y'all stay in Queens with that.
Somebody asked me the other day, where would you rank Derek Jeter all time as far as Yankees are concerned?
See, that's hard, man, because you got a lot of great Yankees, man. That's just the history of New York, man.
And the thing is like, what makes it so tough to me is that he's the number one Yankee in a lot of categories.
I would put him as probably the most. No, I would make him the number one Yankee just because he's the most influential.
Yeah.
Like just for the culture, how much he did for the culture of sports.
Yeah.
And baseball, you know.
Yeah.
You know, the little hat, you know what I'm saying? You got to salute. He got the commercial.
A lot of people will make that argument.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of baseball players have the number 2 now because of him. They said it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, it's just, you just, when you, Derek Jeter just brings, you know, it's just that.
You know what my thing, I mean, I was watching the Yankees since I was a kid. My grandfather, rest in peace to my grandfather, he was a big Yankee fan. So we was at my grandma's house. It was like, mira los Yankees. You know what I'm saying? So it was all Yankee. So I grew up watching Derek Jeter. So I can't speak on anything past. And I know a lot of people were like, they'll never say anything about, you know, go against Babe Ruth and his
Mickey Mantle,
Yogi Berra, Lou Gehrig. They won't say anything to go against those kind of players.
Reggie
but
Jackson.
from what I seen though out of Derek Jeter though, personally, like he just did it's like he did everything right.
So Tom Brady is now on the Madden
I
cover.
wanted to let you know that I'm going to be on the cover of Madden NFL 18. Now, I've heard there are some of you out there who might be worried about something called the Madden curse. There's no such things as curses. It's a total myth, okay? I feel like you're not really getting it. See? All good. No curse. All good. We got this.
Madden just released this week the GOAT edition for Tom Brady, which fits him.
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time. He is.
He passes Peyton Manning.
He been past Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning is not the greatest of all time. He's not even the greatest QB of all time.
Why not?
He's not even number 1 greatest. I put Montana before I put Peyton.
Who?
Joe Montana.
Why?
4 rings, bro.
So you're just basing it on rings then?
And performance.
All the other accolades.
He's 4 for 4.
All the other accolades say that Peyton Manning is the better player.
Yes, Peyton Manning's great. He's a regular season. He'll throw 100 touchdowns, but cannot beat Tom Brady. All of a sudden, though, when he played against Tom Brady, he don't know how to throw touchdowns.
He got through him in order to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and how many times did did Tom Brady get through Peyton Manning? Like it was nothing.
I don't know.
Think
I don't
about
know.
it.
I don't know if I'll argue
up,
it.
son.
I don't
Don't
know if
add
I'll...
up. Peyton Manning does not, and I repeat, Peyton Manning does not hold a candle to Tom Brady's career at all.
I think that's saying too much.
I'm saying straight facts.
Nah,
Look what Tom Brady has gotten more with less than Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning has had Marvin Harrison, who's in the Hall of Fame, Reggie Wayne, who will be in the Hall of Fame, Dallas Clark, Demaryius Thomas, Eric Decker, Julius Thomas. Like, he's had receiving corps. He's had Joseph Adai running back. He's had Edgerrin James, who will be in the Hall of Fame as running back. Name Tom Brady's greatest running back. Kevin Falk?
Lawrence Maroney.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Tom Brady played with Randy Moss for like 1 year, and what they do? They broke every fucking record. They went undefeated in the regular season. Like, come on, son. Tom Brady would be 7 for 7 if it wasn't those 2 lucky Giant wins.
Whoa!
He would be 7 for 7, and then nobody would be able to say nothing. They can't say nothing to him now because he just won. They can't say nothing to him now because he just won the biggest lead ever. What was it, 28-3? How do you come back 28-3 in the second half of the Super Bowl, biggest game ever, and still win?
I just want y'all to know he's only shitting on the Giants since he's a fucking Cowboy fan.
I'm a realist, and you see us, division champs.
Oh my God, out in the first round again.
Y'all was out in the first round. We wasn't. I think Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. The greatest football player of all time. Because I think so.
Football player?
The greatest football player of all time. He's the
like
greatest quarterback.
And he's the greatest
like
Jerry Rice,
Deion Sanders,
Lawrence Taylor.
I'm not asking the greatest athlete of all time, the greatest football player of all time. The way what he does, just how he brings, him and Belichick made New England lit. Championship pedigree, like 5 rings.
I mean, he's up there. I mean, there's players that changed the way the position was played. Like
the
Deion
Patriots,
Sanders.
the Patriots was favored.
He changed the way the game was played. Deion Sanders. Jerry Rice changed the way the game was played. The way the receivers was catching that ball when they was getting hit the fuck up, and he's breaking all those records.
We got 4 rings, but Deion Sanders have 3, and Tom Brady has 5. Get my point.
All right, I won't take away that he's definitely in that comment. He may definitely be the best quarterback of all time. You know, that might be hands down, especially what he did in this Super Bowl. But if I could say one thing about Tom Brady and the Patriots is, fuck y'all.
I'm a Cowboys fan, and I love Tom Brady. Nobody messes with Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's the man. Tom Brady's the man will build.
And he's gonna break the Madden curse. You think he's gonna break the Madden curse this year?
I've never seen anybody break the Madden curse. So I'm
There's
gonna
been
go
a few
ahead and
people.
say no.
There's been a few people, but he's definitely, you know why he's gonna break the Madden curse? Because he's the greatest of all time. Only people with the greatest of all time break the Madden curse. So
I don't know. Nobody breaks the Madden curse.
he's breaking the Madden curse.
Here's what I think. I think that he had that crazy Super Bowl, and I just don't know if you can continue that kind of momentum leading into the next season, even if you didn't have him on the Madden cover. Throw the Madden cover after all of those accolades that he
said if he keep feeling this way until he's 45, he gonna still play, and I think he still can play. It don't matter, man.
I don't blame him. He looks so comfortable.
And look who they just gave. They just gave him Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the title.
Which the Saints should have never let go.
That's the Saints' fault.
Never let go.
You just, like I said, you just giving the GOAT more ammo. And watch, Brandon Cooks
Gronk
gonna have
coming back.
and Gronk coming back. Brandon Cooks probably gonna have at least like 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns. Gronk definitely hungry. He out here on WrestleMania looking in the best shape of his life. He definitely gonna have about 15 touchdowns, 1,100 yards.
So let me ask you
catches.
something. You think they're gonna repeat?
Not repeat, because my Cowboys, we coming back strong, baby.
And
You know
doing
I'm saying?
what?
Taco, I see you, Taco Charlton.
And
we out here, Jalen Jones, Jalen Smith.
I still never
fresh
got
off-
an answer.
You know what I'm saying? What?
Why does Ezekiel Elliott wear all his shirts?
What, it's crop tops?
Yeah, the way he wears
I
it.
mean, he has a nice body. Want to show it off for the ladies. I suggest you niggas get in the gym. Y'all don't like the crop tops. And he run niggas over. Yo, you get ran over by a nigga that wearing a crop top. What that say about you? You might have this.
Who you got in the Super Bowl this year?
It's gonna be the Cowboys versus the Patriots, and of course the Cowboys is coming on top. Shout out Des Bryant.
Whoa!
My nigga,
Cowboys have not been nowhere near there since the 90s.
What are you talking about? We was just in the divisional round. What was y'all?
Nowhere near the Super Bowl.
How's that not? That's 2 games away from the Super Bowl.
That's a long 2 games, kid.
And y'all was at home taking pictures on the boat, right? The Giants receivers.
Yo, man,
with their shirts off, right? I ain't see no men. I ain't see no females in the pictures. Just Odell Beckham.
You know,
speaking of
boy, Lil Bow Wow.
Hey.
You just don't know. The way you Y'all hope you don't sue me for that, man. That was my song when I was
Facts.
like 9.
You the reason I did the Harlem Shake everywhere.
Yo, him and the private jet move on the Grand. What was that?
Yo,
about?
honestly, in high school, I was Bow Wow's biggest fan. I love the Green Light tapes, all of them. The Green Light mixtapes. I got a lot of chicks with those. I was in chicks' MySpace, Facebook's inboxes using his lines. Like,
yo, so you cool with his stunt move?
No, I'm not. I hate Bow Wow. I think he's the corniest person ever. So, like, but it's a disappointment because I looked up to this man. I love his music.
Yo.
But now he's out here looking like a cork. You know
Yo, you know what his problem is? I think he has like a Napoleon complex. He always tries to talk so big, act so big.
I think he's having an identity crisis.
Right.
Or a midlife crisis. Because he's been in the game since he was 4.
Yeah.
So he's now, like, even though he's only 30, he's like, damn.
And he was around like Dre and Snoop back
then. Like, he's no funny. He's probably getting like his dick sucked at like 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? So now he's just like, he's 30. He's only 30.
What was the point? Yo, they asked him about the Instagram page. And he was like, yo, you gotta watch the show we got coming up. You never know. You know, I'm a man with a lot of tricks up his sleeve, all this silly shit. What the fuck is you talking about?
Shut up, Calvin Cambridge. Like,
what is you talking about?
This nigga wanna be like Mike so bad.
Yo, he's still living in another world.
Yo, Jermaine Dupri, come get your man, yo. Cause he out here looking
big on roller
stupid,
skating
man.
too. He's like, yo, you thought this was a movie? Moonwalking.
Chill out, roll bounce.
Yo, he's out of control. Got the internet going crazy. Though.
He
So I
does.
guess
That
it
Bow Wow
makes
challenge,
sense because he got a show coming out, right? So now his name is out there, and it's just gonna.
It don't matter what he could have did, man. Bow Wow could have like came out with a sex tape. Nobody still want to watch his new show coming out, man. Nobody care about him. He got a show called Growing Up in Atlanta. Ain't this nigga from Ohio? Columbus, Ohio. Like, you from the middle.
LeBron would be ashamed of you.
LeBron don't even mess with him. Like, yo, why you got
ashamed?
How you at the Falcons game but not the Cavs games? And the Cavs got way more success. If I was him, I would jack LeBron. Also, I want to give a shout out to this amazing, talented artist, Jay Shatima, my sister.
Yes.
She just dropped a new single.
Yes.
Called Get It. It's available everywhere.
And
iTunes,
let me tell you,
Spotify.
go get it.
You need to go check that out.
I've been
man.
bumping that record. Let me say I was bumping her record, Stupid Boys.
I'm
Hey, I want the
Boys went
remix.
viral.
I want the remix.
We gotta get Jay on the show, by the way.
She did the Stupid Boys. That joint was dope. And then
Go
she
check
came
her
back
on
with
Apple
this
Music,
one.
man. Just type in the name Jace, you get that Stupid
Super
Boys.
dope.
Go search her up on Google. Make sure you go get her therapy mixtape, which went everywhere. People in Russia, UK, people out of the United States was going to get it. That's how serious she is. She's very dope and talented. I see you, sis.
We gotta get her on the show soon.
Definitely.
AJ, we gotta get you and we gotta get you in the studio so we can work.
Keep rocking with us, keep showing us love, keep sharing it, keep liking it, keep subscribing to the channel. You already know this is the Sports Bar, and that is a wrap for episode 4.
Yes, sir.
This is Cedrick Cole, Sean Diggs, we out here. Little Bow Wow.
Well, just don't know the way you move so fast.
So they can never play with me. I'm tunnel vision, it's nothing they can say to me. I'm independent, so they can never label me. Whatever, ever, it's the same to me. You go, girl, you can keep pushing the chauffeur. Sky ain't got no limit.